Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Oh jeez, sorry for that. Oh god, what happened to me? Anyway, instead of survival, we are going to be starting off a new Let's Build series. Right now, you can't build a city or anything of the matter without having some sort of town or city hall. So this is what I'm going to be building in this episode. As you can see, I am using the replay mod. I will also be using the Biomes of Plenty mod for a couple of things. I forgot the mod it was, but it has elevators, the Bits and Chisels mod, the actual Chisels mod, and World Edit. Now, I only use World Edit for the most, mainly for important stuff like mess ups and screw ups that you will see later on. Now this is 25 minutes of me talking and explaining what I am building, and currently right now what I'm building is a roughly it's a rounded square. I was trying to go for a circle, but this was fine to me. It looked fine in the long run, so this is what I went with. So I split it directly in half. You'll see later on why I did that. Then around this round square, I'm building a oval or a rounded rectangle, which is 2 spaces in front of the center. Now I completely surround it. The back is completely flat. You will see what I'm doing when I start building it up. This was a completely unnecessary step of me, and I see that later on. And just to warn you, there are things that I have missed, because this was a massive build. I couldn't necessarily find all the details, but while I was recording this video, by the way, I am doing an overlay voice for this. While I was filming this video in the replay mod, I found a lot of mistakes. Now, as you can see, I made 2 sets of stairs, a plain one and a chiseled form of it. As you can see, I did not like the chiseled form at all, so I went with a plain staircase. Now, this is part 1 of 2 parts. Part 1 is the main shape. The main shape of the building, not the actual full version of the exterior and the main shape of the building, but you get the main general idea. So right there, I tried building fences to go along the line, but I didn't like it, as you can see. Then here I'm building the actual walls, and here I'm using World Edit in order to get rid of this unnecessary step. Right here I'm standing still. You can see I was going through the help commands to see which command I need in order to destroy it, and there I go. I found it and I deleted it. Now I build up the walls using the Better Builder wand, which is very useful, so I don't go up layer by layer on each individual column, or whatever you would call it. Now I'm doing the doors right now, which is in the center of the 2 staircases, and using the chisel mod, I redefined birch floors to make it look like this pattern that you see before you, make it look like wooden tiles, which is a very nice thing that I like. Now I don't have a lot of good ones, and I was lagging right here because of the rendering and that stuff, but overall it is a good experience. Now I am trying to find out why the whole video is so grainy. Maybe it's my Minecraft settings, because I fixed my OBS settings. It's on 1080p, right? And I have the best rendering or whatever. Right here I am observing doors, and as you can see, I chose what is called the cherry door, and it has this nice red pattern, and I really enjoy it. Now right now I'm just laying down the carpet. I thought I would do this now to set the layout for the bottom floor. As you can see, I'm looking, I'm observing everything I do. I take a step back real quick. Also, I was chiseling this nice wall pattern. As you can see, if I don't drop into the floor again, okay. As you can see up close, this is a very like nice. Oh boy, it's getting grainy again. It's this nice wallpaper, wall-ish form. Like, you know, if you stare at the walls of your house and you think it ever, that's the randomness of this. It looks genuinely to me like walls painted white. Because as you can see in the bottom of the screen, it's that. Now I'm figuring out how to do the corner walls because they were not as simple as I thought they would be, so I just had to estimate and guess, and I finally got it. And here I go. So I get the back row done, now I need to get the other row. Now, as I'm looking at this, I'm like, wait, this sucks. If you want to get to the elevators, which will be added, or if you just want to walk around, why do you have to walk all the way? Instead, I built this centerpiece, a center carpet that cut these, which will eventually, in part 2, as you will see, become office buildings. Now these office buildings will contain this and that stuff. Now this bit got me confused, as you can see, as I'm trying to figure out. Then I finally figured out. I went over to check the other corners, and I finally figured it out. Now, after these corners, you can see. Hold on, I might need to sneeze. I have allergies. Oh boy, that rhymes. Bless me. Bless me. God damn it. Okay. So as you can see, this whole shape is coming on great, and I made a mistake. God damn it. Oh god. Oh, bug, get out of my nose. Okay, I made a mistake. 2 mistakes. Basically, with the builder one, if you're not careful, you'll make layers that you do not want, and that's what happened here. So, I'm fixing the carpets, I mean. And there's this bit where there's all these carpets, as you can see on the ground. Oh great, now I sound sick. Oh great, thanks Jesus. I was doing just fine before you showed up. Okay, back to the build. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm sick. Anyway. So I complete the carpets. And there's one mistake right there. If you didn't notice it, the top left corner didn't have that indent that I would have liked. So I'm doing this bit right now, redoing it actually, that it's going to be on all 4 corners, so you can get into the corner rooms without a strange corner door. So right there, I'm trying to look through the world edit commands in order to find what would delete all the entities. I didn't find any, but I noticed they disappeared on their own. I finished the carpet, and right now I am building the elevator shaft. It's not that complex, it's just... Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot. For some reason, replay mod bugged out when I went up and down those elevators. And now, as I finish it, inside I do glowstone on the corners. Later on I change this because obvious reasons. If you stand in the corner, then you can't go up and down. Yada yada yada. And right now, this is the end of the first part. Just kidding. I'm still doing it. This was the end of the clip because I didn't understand how fast ×8 was in the replay mod. So right now I'm standing there like a doofus. So I'm going to be cutting it and replaying it. Alright, we are back with and it bugged out again. I apologize for that. I know it may not look the best, but I caught it this time. So on the inside of the elevators, there is a 3x3 glowstone, and I'm bugging out again. 3x3 glowstone on the roof. On both. So it's lit in there. And I'm going to be finishing the elevator shafts. As you can see, I'm building it higher and higher because of the floors. I was protecting the floors and the ceiling. So there's going to be a 2-layer, which you can't really see. It's going to be this quartz chisel, which looks like ceiling tiles if you squint real hard. Like, there was no other better pattern than the ones that I found right there. They're squares, sort of diagonal, but they're the best. See, ceiling panels. Then right here, I made a mistake. Number like 5. It's a 2 gap in the elevator, which I did not want, and I quickly found that out. But I made this cool design using black and purple carpet and the chisel. And I did not do it on the third one. I mean the right elevators, which I will be doing in part 2. And right here I'm playing with the doors again, seeing if I want them or not, which I don't. There's going to be no doors for the elevator shafts. You're just going to be able to walk in. I'm not even sure if I should even add it. There goes the tiles. I'm just expanding it all the way across because using the mod, better mod. And I do the same with the floor, the wood floor. So let me get closer here. Alright. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm recording this right now, even though I'm in the studio. I'm in the editing software right now, talking, watching this with you guys. So I've been talking over a video that I've recorded like 2 hours ago. So right now, I finished the second floor. Almost, not the ceiling. Now I'm working on the main part of the town hall, which is the entrance part. So right now I'm working on pillars using specially designed blocks that I've made. So it's going to be the skinny pillar on both sides. And even though you will not see it right now, there's going to be a center larger pillar that you will see. Then I've made concrete slabs also. For the top, I will use that later for the roofing. Roofing. I don't know how to say. So right here, I'm building the second main pillar with the concrete custom blocks I've made. Sorry for that. I'm just trying to get the measurements right, and yeah. So after that, I destroy these trees because I'm going to be making custom trees. Oh boy, I'm all hot and sweaty. It's hot in here and nothing but hot underwear. Haha. Because it's nighttime. I just wanted to finish editing this video real quick for you guys, and I can export this, put it as private. When it's finished, go in the settings and set it for next Tuesday, and I'll do a premiere for it too. But you guys are going to already know that because I'm speaking to you from the future. No, you guys are from the future. I'm from the past. What's it like on Tuesday the 2nd? ACTs, that's what it's like. I'm going to be in school doing ACTs. Ha! Anyway, I'm doing the roofing. Ah! I can't say it. Anyway, I'm doing the roofing. Whatever. I'm just doing it, right? That was too high, so I fixed it. Then I'm going around town. Now I am going to do slab, block, for 3 layers, I believe, as you can see. So let me show you the front of this and how it's basically going. It doesn't look like anything right now. Oh god, I see that 3 times and it annoys me the hell out of it. That is triggering me so bad. Because it's offset. But I will find it when I look up front. I'm like, yep, oh boy. That was not good. That was not good at all. So this is the last layer that I'm applying right now. And I will show you what I'm going to be doing because I've already built this. Now, what you see for the walls, that's going to stay the same for right now. Part 2, I'm going to make edits, which means windows, details, and the interior. And I'm going to make custom trees, gates, and a road connected, and like, yeah. So it's going to be a legit town hall, basically. So as you can see, I'm just surrounding, I'm just going around with the slabs, making my roof. And I'm basically going to keep copying the layers, layer by layer, until it's finished. That's how it normally goes. I think. I'm not sure. I am sure, because I built this. Y'all forget. So this is, rendering again. I'm new to commentary, guys. I'm no Green. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's a 5-year builder, and basically I got my tips and tricks from watching his videos. Now, this may look ugly right now, but trust me, in the long run, it's going to look spectacular. I promise you guys. I promise you. It's going to look amazing. Amazing. So yeah, it will look bland in this video. Ignore that. Okay. It'll look bland and boring in this video. But the it's like art. The sketches that you make before the finished form, before you apply ink to the paper and color, it's going to look ugly with all these structure, all these traces and structures. And I made another mistake, which is easily fixable. But let me tell you, so building is basically like drawing in a sense. First, you build the basic shape of the building that you want. You visualize it, which I have done because yeah, I just thinking of the White House when I'm building this, but in my own version. So I'm finishing the roof up right now, but before I do the final layer, let me tell you on the edge, it was a right angle, right? Which is ugly. So I fix that and do a straight slant, which still looks ugly. Don't do static lines in building. Do curvature. Like the most common curvature shape is 2 vertical, 1, 2 horizontal, like you saw in that corner. Now look at this one. Look at that right angle real quick before I destroy it. Too late. If you saw it, good job. Basically, curvature adds life to the build. Like the corners, instead of being blocks, they're curved, which adds life to it. The main entrance is curved. I built it from a circle, sort of. So I finished the roof of it right now. Babe. So I finished the roof, it's rendering in. And that's basically part 1 of this build. The basic shape of the building. Right now, I'm fixing the roof, the front of it real quick to be extended on the slabs. Then I build another custom block out of, you guessed it, concrete. Because I really like the concrete blocks. They're smooth, and I just like the shape of them. So, right now I'm going underneath and making these arcs a little bit nicer, a little bit smoother, as you can see. Now, I made another mistake right there. If you can see it, good job. And that is complete. I have finished the main build. And yeah. Now, if you wish to see part 2 of this Let's Build, all you have to do is subscribe to the Gaming Engineer, which is me. And leave a like and hit that bell notification. And can we get a goal of 2 likes? That's all I'm asking for, is 2 likes. That's really all I want. Yeah. So, with the end of this, make sure you stay in tune to see how this build is going to be finished and the masterpiece that this is going to be. And as always, I will see you next week or next month. And I'm out.